Now please rise and remain standing as the candidates of the 60th graduating class of Matoaca High School enter. After the graduates have entered, please remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the National Anthem. Thank you for being a part of this joyous occasion. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, it is both my honor and pleasure to present to you our distinguished guests, faculty, and most importantly, our honorees, the Matoaca High School class of 2024.
At this time, will any of our seniors who are singing the national anthem please come to the stage?
Good morning. Please join me in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance, which will be immediately followed by the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. My name is Austin Daniel, and I am the Senior Class Vice President. At this time, it is my pleasure to welcome to the podium our Senior Class President, Sanaya Flowers.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Class of 2024's commencement ceremony. I want to start today by saying thank you to the family and friends who helped us get to this point in our lives. Whether it was taking us to school and practice and rehearsal, or giving us a shoulder to cry on and an ear to vent to, you have supported us each step of the way. Class of 2024, let's give a big round of applause to them. And to the faculty and staff at Matoaca High School, thank you for all you have done to encourage us along the way. From staying after school to help us with college applications, to offering a warm smile and greeting each morning, you have made Matoaca a home away from home for each of us. So thank you, family, friends, teachers, and staff for all you have done for the Class of 2024. Class of 2024, we did it! Yay!
Thank you, Sanaya. My name is Jessica Kurtz, and I'm the Senior Class Treasurer. Today, we are honored to have with us a few special guests who have made it their collective mission to promote, encourage, and support the educational goals of Matoaca High School and Chesterfield County Public Schools. They are Dr. Mervyn Doherty, Superintendent of Chesterfield County Public Schools. The Honorable Stephen Perano, School Board Member, Matoaca District. The Honorable Kevin Carroll, Board of Supervisors, Matoaca District. Dr. Joseph Tylis, Deputy Superintendent. Dr. Lisa High, Chief of Schools. Dr. Sharon Pope, Chief Academic Officer. And Dr. Belinda Merriman, Director of High School Leadership. At this time, it is my privilege to welcome to the podium our superintendent, Dr. Mervyn Doherty.
Congratulations to the Matoaca High School class of 2024. Before I begin my remarks, I would like to thank the parents and family members attending today's ceremony. I know you're excited to see your graduate walk across the stage and receive their diploma. However, you're going to have to sit through several speeches and awards before this special moment occurs. So with a crowd this size, I know that there are some people just waiting to yell their child's name out. And you may not be able to hold it in for the next 30 minutes. So, we're going to do an exercise. And I'm going to let you get everything out of you right now. So, I'm going to ask you to stand up, please. And on the count of 3, yell your child's name out as loud as you can. Stand up. Thank you. Good job. All right, students, I wanted you to see that all these people here are to support you. And so just remember that. So first of all, if you have served or are serving in our United States military in the audience, would you please stand up to be recognized at this time? Thank you for your service. If you are a student graduating today and you are going to enter the military to serve our country, would you please stand at this time? Thank you and best wishes. I have the privilege each graduation to present 2 superintendent scholarships valued at $1,000 each. These students are selected by their school. When I call your name, please come to the stage to receive this scholarship letter. First, Sawyer Hall, attending James Madison University. Second, Mazzani Johnson, who will be attending Virginia Commonwealth University. Let's give them both a round of applause. So we know graduation speeches usually run between 3 and 6 minutes, with 4 to 5 people wanting to give you advice for the future. Most of the time, graduates and guests don't remember much about the speeches. So I've had the honor to give over 150 graduation speeches in my career. And today will be my final speech to a graduating class of Matoaca High School. In life's journey, you will go through seasons of life. You will have times of periods of success, of failure, but you will have the chance to be successful in a career, whatever you decide to do. Like you, I will be moving to a new season, and what's next is usually unknown. But for you, your new season will be college, a job, the military, etc. This is an exciting time in your life, something you and your family have been anticipating since you started school back in kindergarten. So here's my advice to you. Never let anyone outwork you. Always give your best. Speak the truth no matter what the situation is. Protect your name with integrity. See, I love the characteristics of the Scouts. These characteristics give us things to look at. So I want you to hear 3 of them to see if you already have them or you need to pursue them. First of all, to be trustworthy. Do people who know you believe what you tell them? And can they count on you for your word? Can you be helpful? Or are you a willing person to help others to be with them when they're in need? And are you friendly and cheerful? Do you have an attitude that invites people to be around you? Or basically, are you a sourpuss? Remember, people want to be drawn to you, not pushed away. Your life in time will accelerate quickly. You will wonder how fast each day goes by, each year goes by. Just think about the beginning of this year, all of your counselors, your principal were telling you this year is going to go fast. And you can say that when you started in 9th grade, these 4 years will go fast. I will promise you, your next 10, 15, 20 years will accelerate. As you get older, the bullet trains moves faster. So I never want you to say in life, I wish I would have, and you fill in the blank. Enjoy each day. Find your passion, run after it. Do not let the situation lead or an obstacle stop you from being successful. Do not be the person that makes excuses. Get ahead of the negative crowd and go your path for success. Do not listen to people who say you can't. Forge ahead. I feel the same way. If I'd have listened to people around me who were negative, I would have never been the first in my class to graduate from college, become a teacher, a principal, and a superintendent with a doctorate degree. Hard work does pay off, and each of us in this room believe in you and your success in the future. Each graduate here today has the ability to reach for the stars. Remember this famous quote from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. There are 3 ways for ultimate success. The first way is be kind. The second way is to be kind. And the third way is to be kind. It is written by Patricia Gato, be kind to others, take a look around you. Although we are different, similarities abound. Try not to judge, pick on or tease. Treat each other fairly with kindness and ease. Wait until you know what's deep inside your heart. You might find a friend standing right beside your heart. Graduates, I look forward in the next several minutes to shaking your hand and wishing you the very best and all the success in the world. In closing, as I have done over 150 graduations, I leave you with this quote from over 4,000 years ago. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May he show you the steps to take and give you peace. Warriors, congratulations. God bless you.
Thank you, Dr. Doherty. My name is Alexander Stokes, and I'm the senior class historian. Next, I'd like to welcome the Matoaca School Board representative, the Honorable Stephen Paranto, to the podium.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow elected officials, Dr. Daugherty, Dr. Baber, central office staff, administrators, teachers, parents, and most importantly, the illustrious class of 2024, the Warriors of Matoaca. Before I begin, I would like to note that approximately 13 years ago, a little mini version of you, the graduating class of 2024, small kindergartners. For some, you did not want to let go of your mom or dad's leg when it came time to be dropped off for class. In that moment, I can assure you, your parents' heart broke as they knew and recognized that their little baby was growing up before their eyes and your parents were told, don't blink, it'll be over before you know it. Now look, we are here at your high school graduation, and your parents and families are sitting in the stands in awe of your many accomplishments thus far. So will the graduating class of 2024, would you please stand to your feet, facing the direction of your families, and give them a standing ovation for helping you get to where you are today. Please be seated. Graduates, our job is done. And by our, I mean the teachers and faculty that helped you get to this point. Your journey is just beginning. You graduate today in a century that is only a quarter old, a time in history when our world is dealing with enormous challenges, but at a time when the opportunities created by those challenges have never been greater. You are technology natives, born and educated in a technological world that was only found in science fiction stories when I was a child. Now you tweet, like, share, tag, repost, and marvel at the number of followers your favorite celebrity or sports icon has. Information is found so easily, and your social media presence has placed the known world at your fingertips. You are the generation that will take our known technology to heights never realized. You are the ones who will bring solutions for environmental and natural resources, and those concerns that we have today, you will resolve. Who knows? Someone in here may be one to determine the cure for cancer, or find themselves in the International Space Station, or one day sitting in the Supreme Court or the Oval Office. My point is this: the opportunities are in front of you, and they are endless. So now you are poised to start a new chapter of your life, armed with the skills and knowledge you have attained. I can tell you're eager to tackle the next phase, whatever that may be before you. For some, you're off to college. Others are heading straight to the job force. And a select few of you, as we have seen here this morning, are joining the armed forces. Whatever it is you do in life, it will change our world, and the contributions you make will be felt by many. In 2008, J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter books, addressed the graduating class at Harvard University and said this: "Some failure in life is inevitable. It is impossible to live without failing at something, unless you live so cautiously that you might as well not have lived at all, in which case you have failed by default." Can you imagine a life lived so cautiously that you fail by default? Contributing nothing to this world and not making an impact that will help shape our future? I can't imagine that anyone wakes up and chooses this as an option. Most certainly not the esteemed graduate that sits here before us today. So take risks, set goals, take the detours in life that will pop up and use them to your advantage. Never stop being a student of life's lessons. Continue learning and growing as an individual. You live in the greatest democratic society this world has ever seen. And by living in this time, you can pursue any opportunity that you desire. You must simply take the first step. Just look at the first steps in the kindergarten class that you took some 13 years ago to where you are today. While I was waiting for today's commencement to begin, I felt the joy of each of you that exhibited as you prepared for this ceremony. You helped others with their cap and gown, gave hugs and high fives, and turned around several times to make sure your families were in eyesight. Take this energy with you when you leave here today. Embrace those around you, and never forget that you are Matoaca warriors. Continue to care for yourself and for others. For no one achieved greatness without a team supporting them. In other words, we need each other to get to where we are all going. In closing, I leave you with this challenge that I hope you accept. In the words of my grandfather, please leave what you are about to enter better than the way you found it. We need you, our future leaders, more now than ever before. May God bless you, the class of 2024, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Paronto. At this time, I'd like to welcome the Matoaca District Representative to the Board of Supervisors, the Honorable Kevin Carroll.
Good morning. Good morning, class of 2024. It's hard going third, right? Because all the good stuff's already been said. And right now, the person doing the interpreting is going, he's not following the speech at all. I want to take something that Dr. Doherty did, but I want to change it just a little bit, because he did a great job recognizing those who are going to serve, who have served in the military and are going to serve in the military. But I want to recognize and ask, if you're in the audience, to stand, and perhaps the students of these parents who serve our public safety, our fire, police, sheriff, volunteer, and ECC personnel. Do we have any of those in the audience today? Because if so, please stand and be recognized, and let's give them a round of applause. I would tell you, having had to utilize the services of our fire department this past year, we live in an unbelievably gifted community of public safety people. So now, I'm going to go back to the speech now. So for the class, first let me start off by saying I realize this is an important milestone, and it's my honor to be here to represent the Chester County Board of Supervisors. Truthfully, and I mean this sincerely, I get to go to a lot of things, but these events, high school graduations, are probably one of the best things I get to attend, because it kind of, for us old people, it reminds us of our youth a little bit. It reminds us of when we actually sat in those chairs. And I'm a little, and I have 3 high schools in Matoaca, it's so big, but I'm a little partial to the Warriors because your school colors are the same as mine, red and white, so I wore it. 408 graduates in the Matoaca senior class. Collectively, this year, your class earned over $2.5 million in scholarships. That's pretty outstanding. Now, in attendance, I think we spoke to this, you have with you your parents, your family, your friends, your teachers, and your mentors, and probably a lot of those teachers are your mentors. And you certainly mean something to them, and they mean something to you. I mean, because I will tell you that each one of these teachers have poured their heart and soul over the last 4 years to give of themselves, of what they have in here, to give it to you and to make it part of you. And you take that away, and they don't forget. They will remember you. You've made your mark on them, good or bad, but they will remember you. I have teachers that remember me. Now, sometime today, it's going to hit you that your life is about to change. You will not see your friends every day anymore. You'll not see the teachers or the staff that you're accustomed to seeing for the last 4 years. Now, I know it can be, school, quite frankly, can be difficult at times, but you made it. Today's the day. Your special day. I'm a little jealous in one respect that you get to have your graduation ceremony at 9 o'clock in the morning, which means you get to party all day. Mine was held at night, at 7 o'clock at night, so I had a very short party period. So you should have a good day. My humble advice to you is to take the time to relive the good memories from the past 4 years and permanently etch them in your memory. Don't be afraid to tell the people you made those memories with what they mean to you. The unique influences in your life and that have helped shape you to who you are today, and you've helped shape them. Our lives, as mentioned, our world is full of possibilities. And right now you may have an idea of what you would like to do for a career, or you may not. You may be still searching in your heart for what your calling is. Truthfully, it's a little early to tell. If, for example, me, if you had told me when I graduated high school that I'd be on the board of supervisors, I would have said, you've been drinking a little too much. Or other stuff. My generation called it a doobie, but I don't know. Life is too short, my friends. And 1 minute you're in high school, and the next minute you're an old gray-haired dude speaking to high school graduates. My simple wish for you is no matter what you choose to do in life, try and do your best. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, the only person you are destined to become is the person that you decide to be. Now, this probably sounds pretty corny to you. That's what my generation said, corny. Baby boomers. I'm not sure what you're the Gen Z. I'm not sure what you all say. I should have looked that up on TikTok or Snapchat or Instagram or X. I think it's X now, right? It's X, yeah. Look, life can get you down. Don't let it. Keep a positive attitude. Positive attitude is important, believe it or not. Be an optimist. There are some people going to try and drag you down. It's just their nature. Don't let them do it. Actually, lift them up. Help them feel better. Because sometimes things in life get to you. And everybody needs help. A helping hand, a helping thought. And you can be that person to lift someone's spirit. Take good care of yourself, both physically and mentally. It's important. That way you can be that positive spirit for the world. In closing, when considering where you're headed, please keep in mind where you started, here in one of the best places in the United States to live, Chesterfield County, Matoaca District. And I'm going to brag a little bit because I think I've lived here my entire adult life, and I'm blessed to be here. And I've traveled all over the United States in my capacity with President of the Fraternal Order of Police, and I still haven't found a place that I would rather live. I hope that you will consider becoming perhaps a teacher. Go to school, get your education, and come back, and you can be one of the people that have molded and shaped the minds of our future generations. Or perhaps a police officer, firefighter, sheriff's deputy, or work in our ECC, or any of our other capacities that we have available in public service. Because, as said, you're the future. We're the past. When we're old, you're going to be taking care of us. Please take care of us. You may have heard this before, but Chesterfield County is a great county because of its people. I've said it, and I will continue to say it. It's because of you, your parents, your grandparents, and generations of people that have come before you. It will continue to be great because hopefully, like I said, after you finish your education, you'll come back here and live, work, and play. If you're looking for a job and you're not going away to college, public safety's hiring, always hiring police officers and sheriffs, firefighters. Lego's hiring, just saying, still hiring. So who knows, in 5 years from now, you could be a teacher here, like I said, shaping the minds of the future. On behalf of the Board of Supervisors, we wish for all of you health, happiness, and success in life. Thank you, it's an honor to be here. Thank you for not falling asleep during the speech, I appreciate it. May God bless you, the Commonwealth of Virginia, and the United States of America. Go Warriors.
Thank you, Mr. Carroll. We will now hear an original song from Cindy Willis named Life in Front of Me. This song was co-written by Class of 2022 graduate Sophie Sandifer and Mr. Brad Berkeley, our choral director. Following Cindy's selection, Mr. Schindler will recognize the top 10 students of the Class of 2024.
Thank you, Sydney, for that beautiful selection. At this time, I am pleased to announce our top 10 seniors. Please stand in place as your name is called to be recognized. Your top 10 are number 10, Alexis Carlisle. In the fall, she plans to attend South University. Number 9, Julia Underwood. In the fall, she plans to attend the College of William & Mary. Number 8, Jessica Kurtz. In the fall, she plans to attend James Madison University. Number 7, Vincent Nguyen. In the fall, he plans to attend Bright Point Community College. Number 6, Abigail Faulkner. In the fall, she plans to attend Longwood University. Number 5, Carter Donegan. In the fall, she plans to attend James Madison University. Number 4, Mofe Akande. In the fall, he plans to attend the University of Virginia. Number 3, Jillian Zaremba. In the fall, she plans to attend the University of Virginia. Number 2, your salutatorian, Lindsay Brazil. In the fall, she plans to attend the University of Virginia. And finally, number 1, your valedictorian, Anna Hampton. In the fall, she plans to attend the University of Virginia. Please join me in a round of applause for all of our top 10 students. At this time, I'd like to welcome to the podium your salutatorian, Miss Lindsay Brazil.
Thank you, Mr. Schindler. First, I'd like to say thank you to God, family, friends, and Matoaca staff members for making today a reality for us all. Today is a monumental day for everyone in attendance. We did it, class of 2024. We are about to finally cross the finish line and walk across the stage. Today marks the end of our journey as high schoolers and the beginning of the rest of our lives. This can be exciting, overwhelming, and scary. But as long as we carry one thing with us, we will be well equipped through it all. This thing doesn't cost a penny, and it is something we can take with us for the rest of our lives. This thing is hope. We must have hope in the times we feel we are alone, hope when we feel we aren't good enough, and hope when we feel as if there's no way out. It's easy to feel joy and accomplishment on days like today, but it's the times of failure and struggle that we find out who we truly are. It is also during these trials and tribulations that we must reflect on how far we've come. We must go through the valleys, not around them, in order to feel the joy of the peaks, the joy of the peaks. With the hope that you will carry this message with you, I also encourage you to bet on yourself. Many times we underestimate our abilities and sell ourselves short. Every famous athlete, musician, doctor had to start somewhere just like us. But what made them successful is that they never gave up. So my advice to you is to keep taking risks and believing in yourself. Even if you fail, isn't it better than always wondering what if? I myself have fallen victim to the mindset of not being smart enough or strong enough to accomplish my goals many times. But I persevered and can proudly stand in front of you as your salutatorian. If you go through life with self-doubts and only focus on the bad, that's all others will see. Out of family, friends, spouses, and the people we meet along our journey, the only constant person that will be with you for the rest of your lives is you. Which is why you must take care of yourself and have confidence in your future. It is up to you to make your success happen. You are in control of your future and the choices you make in order to get where you want to be. So class of 2024, have hope in yourself and your abilities, and success is guaranteed. I truly believe we will achieve greatness, and I'm so proud of how much we have already accomplished. I will forever cherish the ways we have impacted each other's lives, and remember, whenever you feel like you're at the end of your rope, tie a knot and hold on, because you can only go up from there. Thank you.
Thank you, Lindsay. Next, we will hear from our class valedictorian, which will be immediately followed by our senior class treasurer, Jessica Kurtz, to announce our senior gift. It is my distinct pleasure to announce our valedictorian, Anna Hampton.
Good morning, everyone. As I stand before you today, it's imperative to take a moment to reflect on the journey that has led us to this pivotal point in our lives. Our time at Matoaca High School has been more than just academic pursuits. It has been a transformational journey of self-discovery and growth. There is one lesson from high school that sticks out above the rest: the profound impact of comparison on our lives. During the early years of my high school journey, my mother would often remind me that comparison is the thief of joy. However, it wasn't until this year that the true significance of this lesson resonated with me. In a world filled with standards and expectations, it's easy to fall into the trap of comparison. From social media's curated personas to the academic achievements of our peers, we are surrounded with benchmarks against which we measure our worth. Yet, in this relentless pursuit of comparison, we unintentionally give up our most valuable possession, our joy. Throughout our time in school, we have been constantly overwhelmed with messages that encourage us to measure our worth against that of others. Whether it's our accomplishments in school, how many followers or likes we have on social media, physical attributes, or monetary goods, we have been conditioned to believe that our worth is determined by how we compare to others. However, this persistent habit of comparing ourselves to others has merely deprived us of the happiness and satisfaction that should accompany our own unique journeys. True fulfillment comes from embracing our genuine selves, imperfections included. It comes from understanding that our value isn't determined by external validation, but by the depth of our character and the sincerity of our intentions. As Ralph Waldo Emerson wisely put it, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. As we embark on the next chapter of our lives, let us pledge to cultivate a culture of authenticity, one where vulnerability is respected and imperfections are embraced. Instead of giving in to the temptation of comparison, let's cherish the beauty of our individuality, because it is in our own authenticity that we discover true joy. Furthermore, let us strive to support and uplift one another, rather than engaging in futile competition. Let us celebrate each other's victories and lend a compassionate ear during moments of struggle. By fostering a culture of empathy and understanding, we can create a community that thrives on mutual respect and cooperation, rather than comparison and rivalry. In closing, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our dedicated faculty, supportive families, and cherished friends for their unwavering guidance and encouragement. As we say goodbye to this chapter of our lives, let's remember not to compare ourselves to the achievements of others, but rather to take pride in our own accomplishments. Congratulations, class of 2024. May your journey be filled with authenticity and may your joy be never ending. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Here at Matoaca, we take pride in our school, and we have worked hard to add to the beauty of our building through art installations and state-of-the-art classrooms, but this year we chose to look outside of the building for the gift. The senior class of 2024 decided to help update the outdoor classroom with the addition of new gravel and picnic tables, as well as a general facelift to make this space more inviting and user-friendly. Our hope is that teachers and students continue to use the outdoor classroom to enhance the learning opportunities here at Matoaca High School for years to come. The senior class officers would like to say a special thank you to Brightview for the donation of their time and resources to help bring our vision to life. At this time, I would like to welcome to the podium our principal, Dr. Baber.
Good morning. I bet you guys know what I'm about to say. It's a great day to be a warrior. Before I offer remarks, I would like to acknowledge our retirees, Ms. Tanya Whitehurst, Mr. Peter Mead, and Mr. Russell Grubb for dedicating a combined 54 years of service to the field of education. Thank you for your service. Dr. Doherty, the Honorable Steve Paranto, the Honorable Kevin Carroll, and to all of our parents, faculty and staff, and special guests who helped to shape and grow this impressive group of graduates assembled before us, it is my pleasure and extreme honor to celebrate this day with each of you. Graduates, today not only marks the culmination of your high school journey, but also the beginning of a new chapter in your lives. Today we gather under the banner of celebration, accomplishment, and anticipation. We celebrate not just the years of hard work that have brought you to this moment, but also the limitless horizons that await you as you step beyond high school. During your time at Matoaca High School, we've asked you to strive to be the best version of yourself. We've asked you to raise the bar and to take it to the next level. Today, my deepest hope for each of you as you embark upon your next adventure is that you raise the floor and you remove the ceiling. Over the years, we've worked together to build a strong foundation, a floor from which you can leap towards your dreams. We've strived to instill in you the values of strength, positivity, integrity, respect, involvement, and teamwork. These are the bedrock upon which you can build a life of fulfillment and service. Raising the floor means building a strong base, ensuring that we support each other in our endeavors. I've seen you embody this spirit, from Honor Society members tutoring peers, to mentoring at Ettrick and Matoaca elementary schools, to volunteering countless hours through the Chesterfield Food Bank and throughout our community, always showing that when we lift others, we elevate ourselves too. Now, as you stand on the precipice of your future, I urge you to remove the ceiling. Do not place limits on what you can achieve. Throughout history, individuals who have changed the world were those who refused to accept the status quo, who dared to dream big and challenge their perceived limits. Remember, the only ceilings that exist are those that we place over ourselves. Whether it's the fear of failure, the dread of the unknown, or the comfort of complacency, it's time for you to break those barriers. Yes, there will be challenges. You will face moments of doubt and periods of failure. But it is in these moments that your character is tested and your resolve is strengthened. Embrace these challenges as opportunities to learn, to grow, and to emerge stronger. Class of 2024, as you embark upon this next chapter, carry with you the words of Nelson Mandela. There is no passion to be found in playing small, in settling for a life that is less than the one you are capable of living. Congratulations, class of 2024. Here's to a journey that continuously raises the floor and to a future without ceilings. I have no doubt that you will go on to achieve great things, to inspire the world around you, and to make a meaningful difference in this world. Graduates, as you exit the stage, to my right, you will receive a single yellow rose from Mrs. Mahan. Reflect on those teachers, family members, and close friends who helped you reach this momentous day. I charge you to gift your rose to one of those individuals who has left a lasting impression in your educational journey. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for so patiently, we will issue our graduates their Matoaca High School diploma. At this time, I call upon Miss Lily Oakes, who will begin the roll call to award diplomas.
Verb. Do I read this now? Okay. No. That's just in case. Good morning. As we recognize the hard work and accomplishments of each of our graduating seniors, we ask that you hold your applause until all the graduates have been called to ensure each graduate's name will be heard. Corey Lamont Abraham. Nicholas Aiden Adato. Sakti Bian Admaja. Mofeolua Joseph Akande. Jaden Anthony Allen Towns. Nicholas Xavier Alston Nagel. Elizabeth Jean Abitrell. Cheyenne Sincere Anderson. Ashley de los Milagros Andrade Esparza. Anthony Josue Arivalo Hernandez. Jorge David Asensio. Stephen Gagalang Aceron. Abby Elise Avery. Brian Emmanuel Asuerdia Diaz. Daria Anastasia Benchero. Garrett Cole Barber. Logan Richard Barber. Ryan Ethan Barkley. Bryce Anthony Barnes. Sarah Jean Barr. Tristan Nathaniel Busuelto. Brianna Naima Battle. Stephen Anthony Michael Batts. Emma Caroline Beard. Abigail Elizabeth Belton. Alexis Carrington Belton. Marcello Antonio Berry. Chloe Gray Bickhart. Jordan Mackenzie Beerley. Caitlin Grace Biles. Travis Aaron Billingsley. Garrett Lee Black. Yanaya Lynette Blackwell. Samantha Lyon Blaha. Amani Marie Blow. Johanna Emily Boersma. Kenya Esmeralda Bonilla Flores. Zachary Lee Bowers. Callie Elise Bradford. Timothy Chase Bradshaw. J. Quinton Ryan Lee Branch Goodwin. Sarah Renee Brannon. Tyler Nathaniel Braswell. Lindsay McKellen Brazil. Alexis Nashay Bridges. Taylor Nicole Brooks. Elijah James Brown. Faith Madison Brown. Margaret Lee Brown. Keelan Kamari Bundy. Joshua Nicholas Burrell. Elizabeth Rain Burton Whaley. Kylie Renee Butler. Ashlyn Carl Kane III. Aaliyah Renee Calloway. Brandon Paul Campbell. Yandel Antonio Canales. Alexis Kara Carlisle. Anijah Xiomara Carr. Ava Grace Carter. Christian M. Chavez Zuniga. Shania Nicole Chavis. Cade Ivory Cheatham. Kaya Tanae Christian. Keon Antoine Clanton Jr. Micaiah Soleil Clanton. Richard Allen Clark. Gabriel Alexander Clayton. Zyra Leanne Clemens. Mackenzie Elise Klein. Sean Lee Coates Jr. Jairus Fitzhugh-Allen Cobb. Inasia Amina Coleman. Savannah Faye Connolly Calloway. Caleb Scott Cooper. Jeremiah Tyler Costello. Emily Elizabeth Cottingham. Alana Chanel Croson. Jayla Ann Curley. Austin Lane Daniel. Austin Andrew Davis. Emily Ray Davis. Jasia Dikaya Davis. Rena Lauren Davis. Sanaya Denise Davis. Joshua Daniel Deering. Amerlyn Ray Dieters. Courtney Renee Duell. Carter Elizabeth Donegan. Annabelle Patricia Draculis. Michaela Shantae Duparle. Tanaya Renee Ebron. Genesis Ayana Edwards. Quenisha Yvette Faye Edwards. Cody Alexander Eglund. Dylan Alexander Eggleston. Casey Marie Eggleston. Tishawn Alejandro Evans. Abigail Grace Faulkner. Kaylee Elizabeth Fields. Andrea Denise Figueroa. Kajan Jaye Finney. Terrell Fitzgerald Finnegan. Montanique Amani Fitzgerald. Joshua Daniel Flores Alvarez. Sanaya Diane Flowers. Joel Malcolm Floyd. Unique Favor Folks. Michael Bach Froggett. Jeremiah Howard Fry. Danielle Fuster Maldonado. Andrew Timothy Gallimore. Kimberly Janeth Garcia Garcia. Carlos Daniel Delay Garrido. Emily Caitlin George. Alicia Carlotta Gonzalez Pettis. Matthew Grant Goodell. Kyra Nicole Gooden. Jaden Lene Goodrich. Zaire Travell Goodson. Charles Eric Green III. Kylie Mae Green. Mattingly Noel Green. Aaron Paul Gagorzik. Gidelti Yahaida Gian Oropesa. Sienna Renee Haas. Gabron Rashid Green. Anthony Jamari Hall. Sawyer Thornton Hall. Anna Kathleen Hampton. Colton Edward Hansa. Alexia Marie Hardy. Landon Lamont Hardy. Olivia Danielle Harrell. Mason Scott Harrell. Rylan Brody Foster. Emily Grace Harris. Jake McCready Harris. Jaden Leah Harris. Sierra Monet Harris. Shanae Breon Harris. Faith Marie Hartman. Hunter Garrett Hartman. Brian Zachary Harvell. Emma Suzanne Hedrick. Ava Rose Henley. Cameron Elizabeth Henn. Sergio Herrera Diaz. Sky Nicole Hess. Christopher Brian Hewitt. Anaya Nashay Hicks Dennis. Brianna Nicole Hines. Zachary Christian Hodo. Jeremiah Jamar House. Javen Andrew Howard. Jordan Christine Howard. Davion Marquise Howell. Anya Christine Gabrielle Humphreys. Trinity Ayana Hunley. Jada Janae Hutchins. Luke William Hutchins. Anthony James Hyde. Tedrick Jeremiah Iverson. Sophia Kadira James. Bryden Alexander Jaro. Clarity Divine Johnson. Deanna Latasia Johnson. J-Marie Lene Johnson. Jakeem Nashawn Johnson. Mizani Anaje Johnson. Paul Johnson Jr. Amir Ishmael Jones. Jakara Kimura Jones. Caitlin Ray Jones. Jamal Antoine John. Rylan Dylan Justice. Malik Naheem Kelly. Gavin Richard Kennedy. Janiyah Nashay King. Jayla Mikhail King. Calvalon Floridna King. Casey Lee Kirby. Gracie Justine Kozak. Brent Ambrose Cranda. Jessica Elizabeth Kurtz. Anaya Chanel Lane. Colin Bryce Langley. Madeline Donna Law. Alexander Machek Lech. Jacob Cameron Lee. Jaden Elijah Lee. Christopher Elliott Thomas Lester Jr. Carla Brianna Lewis. Taia Cooper Lewis. Aaron Wesley Jernigan. Autumn Elaine Lowe. Victoria Jolynn Luck. Virginia Lynn Macklin. Emma Kate McMinn. Kirsten Jade Manis. Tyson Christopher Manis. Aubrey Elizabeth Marable. Lindsay Mason Marshall. Cadence Brooke Martin. Bethany Aaliyah Mason. Janae Iman Mason. Azariah Eugene Massenberg. Landon Mills Major. Nevea Zyla McCrae. Lindsay Kathleen McDaniel. Lauren Jean McDermott. Rajane Janice McDowell. Austin Cortez Riviera McKenney. Junius Pavar McKenzie. Serenity Denise McLaurin. Christian Lee Mickens. Carson Jordan Milligan. Trayvon Jericho Marbury. Dylan Keith Minitry. Samuel Graham Minitry. LaChase Everett Minter. Bishop Allen Mitchell. Jackson Eugene Mitchell. Brock Albert Moncrief. Brianna Lee Montalvo. Elijah Nathaniel Moody. Day Talia Moore. Janaya Michelle Morgan. Julene Danae Morgan. Riley Rochelle Morgan. Zanae Antoinette Morse. Michaela Monet Elizabeth Mosby. Bradley Garrett Munchell. Kennedy Danae Morrell. Paige Danielle Moses Neely. Alexander Bing Vung Nguyen. Vincent Nguyen. Landon Blair Nichols. Daniel Alexander Nixon. Aiden Matthew Nicolosi. Calvin Eduardo Nunez Lopez. Rowan Jatan Oyala. Alex De Jesus Ortega. Amani Alexis Outcult. Rain Ellen Owens. Wyatt Payne Owens. Olivia Regina Ann Page. Savannah Lee Parrish. Chris Patel. Kiana Jacqueline Payton. Emmanuel Matea Penn. Rachel Serafina Penn. Samara Ann Penn. Christian Alberto Pereles Rodriguez. Justin Taylor Phillips. Remy James McKay. Ainsley Catherine Poole. Leslie Mariana Portillo Banos. Mackenzie Lee Powell. Caden Jasper Purcell. Myasia Desiree Perrier. Claude Langston Ranson. Jordan Tyler Red. Elena Marie Redman. Kaylin Monet Reed. Jahan Valenza Hayes. Cole Harrison Richards. Adriana Nicole Richardson. Brandon Xavier Richardson. Seth Evan Rhines. Jenseric Xavier Riviera Rosario. Matthew Francis Guzano Robertson. Samuel Tage Robertson. Aubrey Diane Robbins. David Nicholas Rodriguez. David Matthew Rogers. Sanaya Rachel Rose. Ava Rosenthal. Christine Taylor Rudd. Chatoria Janae Ryan. Assad A. Samad. Sean Kyrie Sanderson. Michael Jonathan Garland Saunders, Jr. Madison Hope Scantling. Andrew David Shanley. Kiana Monette Scott. Noah Demetrius Scott. Corinne Mackenzie C. Justin Tyler Sealing. Alexis Nicole Shelton. Parker Allen Shiflett. Mason Hunter Short. Jeremy Charles Slater. Jamal Carlton Smith. Braden Tyler Solomon. Sarah Elizabeth Sparks. Dylan Austin Speller. Ava Rain Spivey. Princess Zahira Starr. Haley-Ann Devon Steele. Elizabeth Nicole Stevenson. Torin Martinique Stevenson. Alexander Sean Stokes. Hayden Glenn Stocks. Dakarion Antonio Studevant. Jaleel Alufami Suara. Logan Andrew Sullivan. Tyler Rain Sun. Joshua Dennis Sutton. Riley Gage Swope. Natalie Rose Tamez. Lamont Antoine Tankard Richardson Jr. Daryl Omarion Taylor. Francesca Mary Taylor. Miles Demare Taylor. Takira Monet Taylor Hardy. Carter Thomas Thacker. Kiana Nicole Thomas. Cameron Franklin Thompson. Layla Elise Thompson. Shamaya Unique Thompson. Braden LaFranco Tim. Bailey Elaine Tipton. Brandon Amen Tofa. Carlos Alberto Torres Valles. Sarai Torres Ordaz. Abigail Blair Tucker. Jeffrey Turner Jr. Jalea Priscilla Tyler. Kiana Janae Tyson. Julia Angelina Underwood. Cameron Travis Upshaw. Grace Elizabeth Urban. Thomas Jacob Uzzle. Connor Addison Valario. Hayden Lee Vargo. Adriana Linda Velazquez. Nylan Aquea Walton. Nicholas John Weir. Alyssa May Wells. Parker Ryan Wells. Alexa London Whitlow. Cayman Lee Wilkinson. Ethan Carver Williams. Jadante Dyshawn Williams. Lashante Shadia Yvonne Williams. Masay Tynasia Williams. Reggie Allen Williams. Sydney Olivia Willis. Jabari Lee Wilson. Michael Lee Wilson. Michaela Janae Winfield. Chase Tanner Ray. Miriam Jacoby. Ariel Dawn Young. Jordan Arthur Martin Zagoya. Alice Estrella Zambrano Gallegos. Julian Hope Zarumba. Aiden Charles Zimmerman. Troy Jules Sharper. Carlos Manuel Herrera.
Junior marshals, at this time, please take your place in the center aisle. Will the class of 2024 please stand? Dr. Doherty, I certify that these candidates have met the requirements established by the Commonwealth of Virginia and Chesterfield County, and they are eligible to receive their diplomas. Students, I now pronounce you graduates of Matoaca High School. You may move your tassels to the left. Congratulations, class of 2024. Families and guests, please stand for the recessional. Graduates, please remain in place and follow the directions of the junior marshals as you exit to pick up your diplomas. I now declare the commencement exercises of Matoaca High School to be adjourned. Good luck and best wishes, class of 2024.